Hi everyone, welcome to Chandan Logics. You all know that students who are preparing for bank, SSC, railway, police, defense, CSAT and other competitive exams are very familiar about Chandan Logics. Why the reason is, Chandan Logics have trained lakhs of students, and out of those lakhs of students, already thousands of students secured government jobs in various sectors. Now how this is possible to us? This is possible to us only because of our expert faculty team and our exclusive designed curriculum for examination. If you observe our expert faculty team, each and every faculty is having vast experience and they're having in-depth subject knowledge based on the present examination pattern, and they have trained lakhs of students. And coming to our curriculum, we have designed our curriculum in such a way that our video lectures are completely digital interactive video lectures where we are going to teach each and every subject in depth, complete concept oriented teaching and complete time saving techniques based on the recent examinations. And we are going to conduct mock examinations also. These mock examinations are exclusively based on the real time experience of what actual examination is going to happen. And we are going to provide you complete concept oriented PDF materials also. If you are a serious aspirant and looking for the right platform to achieve your dream job, download Chandan Logics app. Let us look at next question. In the clock, read 6:20 and if the minute hand point northeast at northeast direction, at 7 the minute hand will be in which direction? Now look here, it is said that at 6:20 minute hand point northeast direction. Look here, when it is 20 minutes, observe here carefully, when it is 20 minutes, minute hand will be here, yes or no? Minute hand will be here. Now what is this it seems? Now this is nothing but northeast it seems. Now this is northeast, okay? Now this is northeast. Now what they are asking, at 7 o'clock, the minute hand will be in which direction? At 7 o'clock, minute hand will be in which direction? If you observe here, 7 o'clock means minute hand will be here, yes or no? Now I need to know what is this direction. Is it clear? Now observe carefully. Actually, this is northeast. Yes, this is northeast. If this is northeast means, now northeast means, now what should be these directions? What should be these directions? Now if you observe here, if this is north, and north 90 degrees clockwise, this is going to be east. Yes, now direction whatever we are having between northeast, now this is nothing but northeast direction. Now our question is to know what is this direction. Now observe carefully, if this is east opposite is going to be west, yes or no? So we can say answer for this question is going to be west direction. Is it clear? Very, very simple. If you want, you can represent the diagram also. If you represent the directions also, you will be getting the same answer. Yes, just you will be getting the same answer. That is the reason I told you, you need to have basic idea about the directions. So once if you know basic idea about these directions, then automatically you can solve these questions without diagram. Look here, this is going to be north, this is going to be south, this is going to be east, this is going to be west. Yes or no? Now observe carefully. Now if you observe direction between northeast, now this is nothing but northeast direction. Now if you observe in the question northeast is mentioned, and if northeast is mentioned, now observe here, this is northeast, this should be north. From north if I move 9 degrees clockwise, I need to get east. So this is north. From north if I move 9 degrees clockwise, this is going to be east. So this is north, this is east, when this is given as northeast. So our question is to know about this direction. If this is east opposite is what? East opposite is nothing but west. Yes or no? East opposite is west. So we can say happily answer as west. Okay. So our question is like at 7 o'clock minute hand. At 7 o'clock minute hand means minute hand is going to face this direction. Now this direction is nothing but west direction. So answer for this question is west. Is that clear? Let us look at next question. If the clock read 7:30 and if the hour hand points southeast, at 5:45 the minute hand will be in which direction? Now look here, at 7:30 hour hand points southeast direction. Look here, 7:30 means Our hand is going to face in this way, yes or no? 7:30 means our hand is going to face in this direction. Yes. Now what is the direction it seems? Now this direction is nothing but southeast direction. Yes, this is nothing but southeast direction. Now observe carefully. If this is southeast, this should be east, yes or no? From here if I move 90 degrees clockwise, now this is going to be south. Whatever the direction we have between southeast, that is nothing but southeast, yes or no? Now observe here. If we observe here, from east, if I move 90 degrees clockwise, I am going to get south. Whatever the direction we have between southeast, now this is nothing but southeast direction. Yes, the same we have represented here. This is southeast. As this is southeast, first it should be east. From east, if I move 90 degrees clockwise, then it is going to be south. So this is south, this is east. Now what is our question? Our question is, at 5:45, minute hand will be in which direction? 45 minutes. 45 minutes means, observe here, 45 minutes means minute hand is facing here, yes or no? That is, minute hand is facing towards 9. When it is 45 minutes, minute hand is going to face towards 9. So this direction, now we need to know what is the direction. This direction is nothing but south. So we can say answer for this question is going to be south direction. Is that clear? Very, very, very simple. Just it's a matter of understanding the question. Once if you are able to understand the question, then solving these type of questions will be very, very simple. Okay. So with this model with respect to clocks, is completed. So whenever you have these type of questions, don't waste your time in examination. Just you need to know what is given in the question and what you are supposed to find. That's it. Just make the clock constant. Everyone knows. In clock, this will be 12, this will be 3, this will be 6, this will be 9. Everyone knows that. So make the clock constant, and as per the given data in the question, fix the direction. Once if you know the given data in the question, you are supposed to find the requirement in the question. Just only 2 points. What is given and what you are supposed to find. Nothing more than that. If you are going to follow that, then automatically you can solve these type of questions very, very easily in examination. Is that clear? So let us look at the next model. So next model is clockwise and anti-clockwise. Now in examination you are going to get questions based upon clockwise, anti-clockwise also. Saying like a person is facing towards west direction, he turns 90 degrees clockwise, followed by 45 degrees anti-clockwise, followed by 30 degrees clockwise, followed by 270 degrees anti-clockwise, followed by 90 degrees anti-clockwise, followed by 90 degrees clockwise. In which direction is he facing now? Questions will be in this way. So whenever you have these type of questions, even these type of questions can be solved very, very easily in examination. And even these type of questions are very important, and these type of questions comes in examination frequently. Okay, very simple. Just observe here. Once if you are able to understand how I am going to solve this, then automatically you can solve these type of questions very easily. Okay. Now observe here. I am going to give you a simple example. I am giving you a simple example. Let us example, a person is facing towards north direction. Okay. Person is facing towards north direction. Okay. Now what he is doing is, he is turning 90 degrees clockwise. He is turning 90 degrees clockwise. He is turning 90 degrees clockwise, followed by 45 degrees anti-clockwise, followed by 45 degrees anti-clockwise, 45 degrees anti-clockwise. Next, again followed by 90 degrees clockwise, 90 degrees clockwise, 90 degrees clockwise, followed by 180 degrees anti-clockwise, followed by 180 degrees anti-clockwise, 180 degrees anti-clockwise. Now my question is, in which direction the person is facing now? Okay, this is my question. Just look at the question. Question is, first person is facing towards north. He turns 90 degrees clockwise, followed by 45 degrees anti-clockwise, followed by 90 degrees clockwise, followed by 180 degrees anti-clockwise. Now my question is to know in which direction is he facing now. Now this is my question. Now generally what many of the guys, when they ask them to do, what many students do is like, they will do in this way. Person is facing towards north direction. Person is facing towards north direction. Next, 90 degrees clockwise. So they will turn 90 degrees clockwise. Next, 45 degrees anti-clockwise. Now if you observe, this is 45 degrees anti-clockwise, as it is 45 degrees anti-clockwise, now they will go in this way. Next, 9 degrees clockwise. 9 degrees clockwise, again they will go in this way. But if you observe, is this representation right? Is the representation right? No. This representation is not right. It's absolutely wrong. Why it is wrong means, actually as per the question, it is said that person is just turning. He is just turning 90 degrees clockwise. He is just turning 45 degrees anti-clockwise. He is just turning 90 degrees anti-clockwise. He is just turning 90 degrees clockwise. That's it. But if you observe the representation, in this representation, what is the wrong means, actually here the person is traveling some distance and turning. Traveling some distance and turning. But in the question, did they say person traveled and turned, person traveled and turned, person traveled and turned? Did it mention? No. It is just said that person is turning 90 degrees clockwise, 45 degrees anti-clockwise, 180 degrees clockwise. That's it. But person is not moving. As person is not moving, you should not represent diagram in this way. If you are going to represent diagram in this way, now this is completely wrong way, wrong approach. Okay, completely wrong approach. So you should not do in this way. Is it clear? Then how to solve these type of questions? Observe here carefully. Now, just for the purpose of understanding, I am representing the directions here. Observe carefully. Just for the purpose of understanding, I am representing the directions. Okay, so once if you are able to understand this concept, then I will say you how to solve these questions just by looking how to solve these questions. I will say you. Now look here, this is north, this is south, this is east, this is west. Direction between southeast is nothing but southeast direction. Direction between northeast, now this is northeast direction. Direction between northwest, now this is northwest direction. Direction between southwest, now this is southwest direction. Okay, now observe carefully. Now if you observe carefully, actually we know that each of this is 90 degree. Yes, each of this is 90 degree, and we know that each of this is going to be 45 degree. Yes, and all together this is going to be 360 degree. Yes, this is the basic concept. Yes or no? Each of this means north to east 90 degree, east to south 90 degree, south to west 90 degree, west to north 90 degree. And similarly between this is like 45 degree, this is like 45 degree. Yes or no? Why means if this total is 90 degree, this is 45, this is 45, all together it is going to be 90 degree. Yes or no? And if you observe whole combined together, this whole combined together, this is going to be 360 degree. Yes or no? Whole combined together, this is going to be 360 degree. Now look at the question. In the question, what they have told you? They told like, first person is going to face towards which direction? First person is facing towards north direction. Yes or no? Look here. Person is facing towards north direction. Now he turns 90 degrees clockwise. This is like clockwise. Yes or no? This is clockwise. This is anti-clockwise. Okay, from north he turns 90 degrees clockwise, which means he is going to face towards east. After that what happened? 45 degree anti-clockwise. So 45 degree anti-clockwise, now the person is facing towards northeast direction. Next, 90 degrees clockwise. From here he turns 90 degrees clockwise. Yes or no? From here he turns 90 degrees clockwise. So 90 degrees clockwise means southeast direction. Next what happened? 180 degrees anti-clockwise. So 180 degrees anti-clockwise means this is 180 degrees. Yes or no? So 180 degrees anti-clockwise. So finally he is facing towards which direction means? Finally he is facing towards northwest direction. Yes or no? Northwest direction. So this is our answer. Yes, finally he is facing towards northwest direction. Now if you observe, actually if you are going to do all this in examination, saying like person is facing towards north, 90 degrees clockwise, 45 degrees anti-clockwise, again 90 degrees clockwise, again 180 degrees anti-clockwise. If you are going to do all this nuisance in examination, it is completely waste of our time. Yes or no? Completely waste of our time. Then how to solve these type of questions very easily in examination? How to solve this type of questions? Just remember the points, whatever I am going to say. Just remember. Once if you are able to remember, then you can solve these questions very easily. I am writing the same question here. Why? Means we are going to solve the same question again. Without representing the diagram. Without representing the diagram, how to solve the same question? Just we look at that. So I am writing the question here. 90 degrees clockwise, 180 degrees anti-clockwise. Okay, just I am erasing this. Observe it carefully. Now you need to remember just a few points whenever you are trying to solve questions in this manner. Okay, just a few points. Observe here carefully and note this point. Very, very important point. Just observe here carefully. So whenever you have these type of questions, what you have to do is clockwise. Clockwise. So when I say clockwise, you have to take it as positive. Clockwise, you will take it as positive. And whenever it is anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise. So whenever it is anti-clockwise, you have to take this as negative. Okay. So whenever it is clockwise, you are supposed to take it as positive value. Whenever it is anti-clockwise, you have to take it as negative value. Okay. Just remember this. Once if you are going to follow this, automatically you can solve these type of questions very easily in examination. Okay, just remember this point. Whenever you have clockwise, take it as positive. Whenever you have anti-clockwise, take it as negative. Nothing more than that. Now look at the question. 90 degrees clockwise. As it is 90 degrees clockwise, now this is going to be plus 90. Yes or no? By means clockwise, I told you to take positive. Next, 45 degrees anti-clockwise. As it is anti-clockwise, you need to take it as negative. So minus 45. Next, 90 degrees clockwise. As it is 90 degrees clockwise, now this is going to be plus 90. Next, 180 degrees anti-clockwise. As it is anti-clockwise, now it is going to be minus. So minus 180 degree. Okay. Now overall what is going to happen, you need to find. Overall what is going to happen, that is what you need to find. Now if you observe carefully, 90 plus 90, now this is going to be 180. Plus 180 minus 180 gets cancelled. Yes or no? 90 plus 90 is 180. Plus 180 minus 180 gets cancelled. Finally you are left with what? Finally you are left with minus 45 degree. Yes or no? Minus 45 degree. Which means from the given position, you need to turn 45 degrees anti-clockwise. Why? Means minus represents anti-clockwise, plus represents clockwise. Yes or no? As it is minus 45, which means from the given position, you have to turn 45 degrees anti-clockwise. Now this is the given position. Yes or no? Given position is north. From north, if you turn 45 degrees anti-clockwise, so answer is going to be northwest, which is same as the answer whatever we got earlier. Yes or no? The same answer we got northwest earlier also. So simply, instead of drawing the diagram and turning and getting confused and wasting your time, rather than doing all this in examination, simply what you have to do is like take clockwise as positive value, take anti-clockwise as negative value. So once if you are going to take that and once note the values, once if you note the value, final resultant, if you are getting positive, move in clockwise. If you are getting negative, move in anti-clockwise. As I got negative value 45 degree, I need to move anti-clockwise 45 degree from the given position. Given position is north. Yes or no? From north, I need to move 45 degrees anti-clockwise. Yes. From north, if I move 45 degrees anti-clockwise, I am going to get answer as northwest. Which means answer for this question is going to be northwest direction. Is that clear? Very, very important concept, very simple concept. If you are going to follow this particular rule, you can solve all these questions with respect to clockwise, anti-clockwise very easily in examination. Okay. So let us solve some questions. Even we will get a better idea on this. Okay. Let us look at the question. Read the question and say what is the answer for this question. Very, very simple. Just read the question. I am facing towards west. So person is facing towards west. I turn 90 degrees clockwise direction, then 45 degrees anti-clockwise direction, followed by 90 degrees clockwise direction, followed by 135 degrees anti-clockwise direction. In which direction I am facing now? Okay, observe here. First, 90 degrees clockwise. As it is clockwise, take it as positive. Next, 45 degrees anti-clockwise. So 45 degrees anti-clockwise. Followed by 90 degrees clockwise. 90 degrees clockwise. Next, followed by 135 degrees anti-clockwise. 135 degree anti-clockwise. Okay, so we are supposed to know finally he is facing towards which direction. Okay, observe here carefully. Now if you observe, plus 90 plus 90, now this is nothing but plus 180 degree, yes or no? Similarly, minus 45 minus 135, now this is nothing but minus 180 degree, yes. Now observe carefully. If you observe, this is plus 180 degree, yes, this is minus 180 degree, which means both of them gets cancelled. If both of them gets cancelled, finally we left with 0 degree. As we are left out with 0 degree, which means he will be in the same position. Same position means he is facing towards west. So finally also he will be facing towards west. So we can say answer for this question is going to be west direction. Okay, why means when you solve this completely, finally left out with 0 degree. 0 degree means he need not turn. He need not turn. He will be in the same initial position. Initial position is west. So finally also he will be in the west. So answer for this question will be west direction. Okay. Let us look at next question. A man stands facing north. He turns 90 degrees in the clockwise direction and then another 180 degrees in anti-clockwise direction and then 270 degrees in clockwise direction and 90 degrees in anti-clockwise direction. The direction he is facing now. So we are supposed to know in which direction is he facing now. Look here. First he is facing towards which direction? North direction. He turns 90 degrees clockwise. Okay, 90 degrees clockwise and another 180 degrees anti-clockwise. So 180 degrees anti-clockwise. Next 270 degrees in clockwise. 270 degree clockwise. Again 90 degrees in anti-clockwise. 90 degrees anti-clockwise. Okay. Now we are supposed to know finally he is facing towards which direction. Okay. So I am repeating one more time. 90 degrees clockwise, 180 degrees anti-clockwise, 270 degrees clockwise, 270 degrees clockwise, 90 degrees anti-clockwise. Now observe carefully. If you observe, minus 180 minus 90, minus 180 minus 90 is nothing but minus 270. So minus 270 plus 270 gets cancelled, yes or no? Minus 180 minus 90 is nothing but minus 270. Minus 270 plus 270 gets cancelled. Finally you are left with what? Finally you are left with plus 90, which means you are supposed to turn 90 degrees clockwise from the initial position. Initial position is north. Yes, from north you are supposed to turn 90 degrees clockwise. From north if you turn 90 degrees clockwise, answer is going to be east. So we can say answer for this question is going to be east direction. Is that clear? Very simple. Just it's a matter of understanding the concept. Once you are able to understand the concept, application is going to be very easy and you can crack these questions in less than 5 seconds in examination. Just follow the rule whatever we have discussed. Once if you are going to follow the rule, finally you are left with 90 degrees. Plus 90 means clockwise. From the given position 90 degrees clockwise. Given position is north. From north 90 degrees clockwise. Answer is going to be east. So we can happily say our answer is going to be east. Is it clear? Let us look at next question. A man standing facing west. He turns 45 degrees in the clockwise direction and another 180 degrees in the same direction, means again clockwise direction, and then 270 degrees in anti-clockwise direction. The direction he is facing now. In which direction is he facing now? Now look here. Initially he is facing towards west. Now he turns 45 degrees clockwise. Yes or no? 45 degrees clockwise. And then another 180 degrees in the same direction. Same direction means same clockwise direction, 180 degree. Next, and then 270 degrees in anti-clockwise direction. 270 degrees in anti-clockwise direction. So we are supposed to know finally in which direction is he going to face. Now if you observe here, Now if you observe here, what happened? Plus 180 minus 270 is going to be minus 90. Minus 90 plus 45 is nothing but minus 45. Which means if you do overall calculation, you are going to get this as minus 45. Yes or no? If you do overall calculation, you are going to get this as minus 45. So once if you are going to get this as minus 45, which means you are supposed to turn 45 degrees anti-clockwise. Yes or no? 45 degrees anti-clockwise from the given position. Given position is west. Yes or no? From west, you need to turn 45 degrees anti-clockwise. From west, if you turn 45 degrees anti-clockwise, now answer is going to be southwest. Southwest, which is going to be option 4. Is it clear? So when you solve this, finally you are left with minus 45. Minus 45 means 45 degrees anti-clockwise. So from the given position is west. From west, I need to turn 45 degree anti-clockwise. From west, if I turn 45 degrees anti-clockwise, answer is going to be southwest direction. Is it clear? Let us put the next one. Ajay, who is facing exactly in southeast direction, turns 45 degrees in anti-clockwise direction, then 135 degrees clockwise direction, and then 90 degrees in anti-clockwise direction. In which direction Ajay is facing now? So we are supposed to know Ajay is facing towards which direction. Look here, Ajay initially facing towards southeast direction. Okay. Now what happened? He turns 45 degrees anti-clockwise. So he is turning 45 degrees anti-clockwise. And next 135 degrees clockwise. 135 degrees clockwise. Next 90 degrees anti-clockwise. 90 degrees anti-clockwise. Okay. Now we are supposed to know in which direction Ajay is facing now. Now observe carefully. This is minus 90, this is minus 45. Minus 90 minus 40 is something but minus 135. Minus 135 plus 135 gets cancelled. Yes or no? Which means finally you are left with 0. As you are left with 0, starting point, ending point, both of them will be same. So initially he is facing towards southeast. So even now he is going to face towards southeast. So answer is going to be southeast direction. Is it clear? Very, very, very simple. And whatever the questions we are discussing, these type of questions came in examination. Very simple questions. Just observe here, 45 degrees anti-clockwise. Next 135 degrees clockwise. Next 90 degrees anti-clockwise. Minus 45 minus 90 is nothing but minus 135. Minus 135 plus 135 gets cancelled. You're left with 0. 0 means you need not turn any direction. You will be in the same place. Same place means initially southeast. Even now it will be southeast. So we can say answer is going to be southeast direction. Is it clear? Let us look at next question. A man is facing northwest. He turns 90 degrees in clockwise direction, then 180 degrees in the anti-clockwise direction, and then another 90 degrees in the same direction. Which direction is he facing now? So we are supposed to know in which direction is he facing. Initially he is facing towards northwest direction. Yes, he turns 90 degrees clockwise. Okay, 90 degrees clockwise. Then 180 degrees anti-clockwise. So 180 degrees anti-clockwise. Next, another 90 degrees in the same direction. Same direction means same anti-clockwise direction. Okay. Now this is the question. So 90 degrees clockwise direction, 180 degrees anti-clockwise direction, and then another 90 degrees in the same direction. Same direction means same anti-clockwise direction. So which direction is he facing now? Now observe carefully. If you observe, plus 90 minus 90 gets cancelled. Finally we are left with minus 180 degree. Yes. So minus 180 degree means we are supposed to turn 180 degrees anti-clockwise. 180 degree is nothing but exactly opposite. Yes or no? Exactly opposite. So northwest exact opposite is nothing but southeast. Yes or no? Southeast means option 3 is going to be answer. Yes or no? This is northwest. This is northwest. Northwest exact opposite. 180 degrees means exact opposite. Exact opposite nothing but southeast. So we can say answer for this question is going to be southeast. Is it clear? Very, very, very simple. Let us look at next question. A man stands facing east. He turns 50 degrees in the clockwise direction, and then another 100 degrees in the same direction, and then 180 degrees in anti-clockwise direction, and then 120 degrees in clockwise direction. The direction he is facing now. So we are supposed to know in which direction is he facing. Now if you observe, initially he is facing towards east direction. Now what happened? He turns 50 degrees clockwise. Yes or no? He is going to turn 50 degrees clockwise. Next, then another 100 degrees in the same direction. Same direction means same clockwise direction. Yes or no? 100 degrees in clockwise direction. Next, 180 degrees in anti-clockwise direction. So 180 degrees anti-clockwise direction. Next, 120 degrees in clockwise direction. So 120 degrees in clockwise direction. Yes. So we are supposed to know finally he is facing towards which direction. Okay. So 50 degrees clockwise direction, 100 degrees in the same direction, that is same clockwise direction, 180 degrees in anti-clockwise direction, 120 degrees in clockwise direction. Now observe here. Now if you observe what happened, 100 plus 50, 150. This is plus 150, this is minus 180. Plus 150 minus 180 is nothing but minus 30. Minus 30 plus 120 is nothing but plus 90. Yes. So finally we are getting it as plus 90. Plus 90 means we are supposed to turn 90 degrees clockwise. 90 degrees clockwise from the initial position. Initial position is east. Yes or no? Initial position is east. From east we need to turn 90 degrees clockwise. East 90 degrees clockwise means from east 90 degrees clockwise, answer is going to be south. So we can say answer for this question is going to be south direction. Is that clear? Very, very, very simple. Okay. So with this model is completed. Okay. So very, very simple. Clockwise, anti-clockwise, based upon this we get questions frequently in examinations. So whenever you have these type of questions, just you need to follow the rules whatever we have discussed. Whenever you come across clockwise, take it as positive sign. Whenever you come across anti-clockwise, take it as negative sign. Overall, calculate this. Overall, if you are getting a positive value, you need to move clockwise direction. If you get a negative value, you need to move anti-clockwise direction. So once if you know these basic points, you can just mark these answers very, very easily. Okay, very important pattern, and you can solve these type of questions in fraction of seconds once if you know the concept. If you does not know the concept, again you will represent the diagram, you will waste your time, you are going to do nuisance in examination. So rather than that, just try to know the concept, and once if you are going to practice them easily, application is going to be very easy for an examination. Okay, so very important pattern. These type of questions comes in examination very frequently. You have to practice this. Once if you are going to practice this, then automatically you can solve these type of questions very easily in examination. Is that clear? If you are a serious aspirant and if you are looking for right platform to achieve your dream job, immediately download Chandan app. For more details, contact below numbers. Thank you. All the best.